We are heading up the Jamison Ridge up to the Mole Saddle in the Nelson Lakes National Park, which is in the northern part of the South Island of New Zealand. I have deliberately brought a lighter pack than usual, and fingers crossed this is not too much of an arduous slog for me. It's probably going to be about 4 or 5 minutes at the most of watching for you guys, but about 4 or 5 hours of uphill slog for me. I've just brought my hiking pole and some pegs, and I'm going to make a tarp tent. So stick around if you want to see a tarp tent set up probably in windy conditions, which I think will be really useful to see how that tarp copes with the wind. So the first part of this walk follows the river along for a little while. I've brought with me a litre of water, but I'm going to stop and gather some more at the last river crossing just in case I don't make it to the Tarn, which is the mountain lake up the top that I'm heading to. If I don't make it that far for whatever reason, at least I've got enough water with me. I just don't want to carry 2 litres of water, which is 2 kilograms of weight, all the way if I don't need to. The great thing with New Zealand rivers, well, some New Zealand rivers, when you are like backcountry like this and you're so near the top of the mountains and there's nothing between you and the top of the mountain but absolute nature. No people, no huts, no farming, is that you can drink the water directly from the rivers. So generally speaking, our tourist information doesn't encourage that, because most of the time people aren't in the areas that are unpopulated. It's one of the greatest pleasures when you're on a walk, is just drinking straight from the river. So that's what I'll be doing. Wow. Oh my gosh. That is beautiful. I think it was Kurt Hahn that said the mind gives up long before the body. I could be wrong. If it wasn't Kurt Hahn, I apologise. But it's so true. If you can get your mind around the challenge, like climbing up that ridge, that was tough going for me. And there were a few times when I thought, I could just find a place to camp along here. I don't have to go all the way to the top. But the truth is, as long as I can get my mind right, my body's actually capable of a lot more than I realise. The mind gives up long before the body. Sort your mind out and you're capable of amazing things that you don't even know you're capable of. So I've decided that I'm going to keep my eye out for a spot where I can stop and have my dinner. A couple of reasons. It's quite late and I'm hungry and I can feel that my energy reserves are depleted. So I'm going to stop and have some dinner. And the other reason is because once I get out onto the tops, it's actually going to be quite hard to cook with my cooker. I think, look no further. Fantastic. Right, I'm going to stop here and have my dinner and keep going after that. I really am in need of a break. Right, the good thing with this drink bottle is it's got measurements on it, so I can see how much water I need to add. Just add the right amount. Add 250. Right, so that's at about 950. It's a bit more than I need, but that's okay. I don't mind if it's a bit soupy. I probably need the liquid. Yum. I'm so grateful for this dinner. I feel like I've really earned it. I'm going to finish up my dinner, chuck my pack back on, and keep going. I'm just looking behind me to see where the sun is. I think I've probably got an hour before the sun's completely down. So I've made a really hard call. Hard because I'm disappointed. You might be able to see the mountain behind me. That's where I need to go if I'm going to climb up onto the top and get to the Tarn, the mountain lake. And I have to be realistic. I don't have time to get up there. So instead, I'm heading along the ridge to see if I can find a spot up here where I can see the sun rising from the east tomorrow morning. East because, of course, this is the southern hemisphere. there it is, all set up. And all my stuff is in there. So lots and lots of room. Plenty of room. Right, all that's left to do now, apart from admire the view, is to sit down and have a little wine and cheese. I think I deserve it. And watch the sun go down. All right, coffee time. It's so funny because the spiders create these tiny little webs across the track from tree to tree. There we go, there's one. And so I'm walking along and brushing cobwebs from my face as I go. You always know when you're the first person through a track, when the cobwebs, spiders' webs are across your path. Hey guys, thanks for coming with me on this trip. It's been absolutely fantastic and I'm so glad that you could join me. I hope that you've enjoyed it as much as I have. If you have, I would encourage you to subscribe to my channel, and that way you know when other content is coming out. I will see you guys again on the next trip. So till then, bye.